Hello guys, we are on the train of calculus. So our station is limits and continuity, and we are doing different types of questions, different topics, tangent normal, maximum minima, rates, increasing and decreasing monotonic functions, now limits and continuity. So now we are taking the type of questions in which we will find the value of k. A function is defined, but there is some hidden value, that is k. So we will try to get the value of k using continuity method. So according to our previous topic, our previous lecture, we discussed the continuity conditions in which we have a function and we have a point. And if this function exists, means it has these two values, right hand and left hand, both are equal values. If function has these two parameters, it shows left hand limit and right hand limit, and we can collect the value of function at point A. So if it is existing, if this limit is existing, this function has a very unique and definite value, and its result is fa, it's equal to fa, then we can say this function is existing. If function is well defined and existing at point this, then and it has these three values and all are equal, right hand limit, left hand limit, and value at point, if all are equal, then our function is continuous. So right now, little bit difference. In previous class we were showing a function is continuous, but in this question we know this function is continuous, means we have these three values, equal values. Right now we will not show these values, these are equal, but we have the equal values. So like this, in this question, find the value of k for which this function is continuous. This is the well defined, the function is continuous. Initially we know this. If this function is continuous, it means its left hand limit, right hand limit, and value at point all are equal. We know this. So in this question we have function and the point is 2. So we will discuss the continuity. We will discuss this question at x equals to 2, x greater than 2, x less than 2. And according to this definition, if x greater than 2, then we will use this definition. This is x minus 1. If x equals to 2 or x less than 2, then we use this definition of function. So according to this question, it is continuous. If it is continuous, then all the three values are equal. So right hand limit, left hand limit, and value at the point all are equal. Now first at point, at point means when x equals to 2. So according to definition we will use x equals to 2, so we will use kx plus 5. This is the definition of function. So when x equals to 2, so we will put x2, so it is 2k plus 5. So right now it is 2k plus 5. We will put x as 2. So this is the value at the point. Right now we go for right hand limit. So right hand limit means when x greater than 2. So again we will use the value of function, definition of function in which x greater than 2. So according to this there is x greater than 2 and function is x minus 1. So it is limit x tends to 2 plus slight positive value just like h on this function. So limit h tends to 0, f 2 plus h. So we use x minus 1 according to that definition. So x is 2 plus h, 2 plus h minus 1. So when we put this 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 plus h. When we apply this limit h is 0, we get 1 plus 0 and we get 1. So the right hand limit of this function is 1. So this is our second value, right hand limit, and this is the point value. Now we go for left hand limit. So according to left hand limit, when x less than 2. So again we use the definition in which x less than 2, that is kx plus 5. So we put x is 2 minus h right now. So it is 2k minus kh plus 5. When we apply h equals to 0 in this, so this becomes 0, we get 2k plus 5. So the function at x less than 2 gives the value 2k plus 5. So we have all the three values in which point value and left hand limits are equal and right hand limit is 1. So we know this, if the function is continuous, the function then function exists only if right hand value equals to left hand value. So right hand value is it is 1 and left hand value is 2k plus 5. So we put this 1 equals to 2k plus 5. This is the 2 plus value limit and this is 2 minus. So right hand value is 1 and left hand value is 2k plus 5. So 2k plus 5 equals to 1. When 5 comes here we get minus 4. So k is minus 2. So this is the value of k. On using this method we can collect the value of unknown term just like k. So right now it is minus 2. It means function fx is continuous at x equals to when k is minus 2. So this is the answer. Right. Now the next question. Function is continuous at x equals to 0. So function is continuous means we have a function which is existing, means right hand limit and left hand limits are equal and equal to value of function at x equals to a. So all the three values should be equal: left hand limit, right hand limit and value at point. So all are equal if it is continuous. And the function definition of function is when x not equals to 0, that means when x greater than 0, when x less than 0. So it is 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2x square. And when x is 0, then the value of function is k. So if it is continuous, so we can say the value at the point f0 is k. This is the first value, this is the value of function at point at x equals to 0. So now right hand limit. So according to this, limit x tends to 0 plus h fx. So it means limit h tends to 0 f0 plus h. We put this value when x greater than 0. It means in this expression. So 1 minus cos twice of x, x means 0 plus h, and twice 0 plus h is square. So we get 1 minus cos 2h divided by 2h square. And the formula of 1 minus cos 2h by Trigo, it is 2 sin square h. So 2 sin square h divided by 2h square, cancel out this 2 and 2, we get sin square h over h square. So the limit h tends to 0, sin h over h whole square, and we know this by limits. Limit x tends to 0, sin x over x, so the angle x and denominator is same, then its value is 1. So it is similar to this, so its value is 1, and on squaring it is 1 square, so it means it is 1. Or you can say right hand limit of the function is 1. Now we will collect left hand limit, and all are equal, as we know this because the function is continuous. Now left hand limit. So the left hand limit x tends to 0 minus fx, means limit h tends to 0 f0 minus h. And in the function, when 1 minus cos twice of 0 minus h, that is minus h, and twice of minus x square means minus h square, we put the value of x as 0 minus h. So we get 1 minus cos minus 2h is cos 2h. In fourth quadrant, cos is positive, so it is cos 2h over 2h square. It is negative square, so it becomes positive. So it is 1 minus cos 2h, and its formula is twice sin square h. We put this over 2h square, cancel out this 2 and 2, sin h square and over h square. So limit h tends to 0, that is sin h over h. It means limit x tends to 0 and sin x over x is 1. We know this by the concept of limits. So we get 1 square, and finally we get the value is 1. So the right and left hand limit of the function is 1. So we have three values: right hand, left hand, and at point. So the right hand value is 1, left hand value is 1, and the value at point is k. It means k equals to 1. So when k is 1, then function is continuous at x equals to 0. So for the value of k equals to 1, then function is continuous at x equals to 0. So this is the answer. Now the next question, and this is important question. So find the value of k for which the function is continuous. It is given function is continuous at x equals to pi by 2. It's important information because the function is continuous. It means its right hand, left hand, and the value at point are all are equal. And the function is defined by these two definition. When x is pi by 2, then its value is 3. When x is not equal to pi by 2, means x greater than pi by 2, one option, or x less than pi by 2. So both inequalities we can use on this function, k cos x over pi minus 2x. So the function is continuous at x equals to pi by 2, and the value of the function at x equals to pi by 2 is 3. So f pi by 2 is 3. It's our first value. Now we go for right hand limit. For right hand limit, when x changes, x tends to pi by 2 plus, means higher value than pi by 2. That means limit h tends to 0, f pi by 2 plus h. So limit h tends to 0, we put this value as a x in because it is x greater than pi by 2, so we use this expression and we use the value pi by 2 plus h in place of x on these positions. So it becomes k cos pi by 2 plus h in place of x, pi minus twice of pi by 2 plus h. So it is k cos pi by 2 plus h, pi minus cancel out 2 and 2, so we get minus pi, and this is minus 2h, so you can cancel out this. So it is k cos pi by 2 plus h, and cos pi by 2 plus h, it is in second quadrant, so it is minus sin h. So we use this in place of cos pi by 2 plus h, we use minus sin h, and there is minus 2h is in denominator, so cancel out minus minus, we get k by 2 sin h over h. So we extract k by 2, and there is limit s tends to 0, sin h over h, this is we already know this, it is 1, so k by 2 into 1, so it is k by 2. It means the right hand limit of the function is k by 2. Now we will collect left hand limit, and all are equal, the value at point, right hand limit and left hand limit, because function is continuous. So we go for left hand limit. So right now left hand limit x tends to pi by 2 minus h of fx. So we put this limit s tends to 0, f pi by 2 minus h. So we use the same expression which is used when x greater than pi by 2. So it is the same expression, but right now we put the value of x pi by 2 minus h, because it is left hand limit, slightly lesser value. So k cos pi by 2 minus h, pi minus twice of pi by 2 minus h. So k right now cos pi by 2 minus h is 90 minus h is in first quadrant, so it is sin h, it is positive in first quadrant, so we place it sin h, and there is pi, and cancel out 2 and 2, so it is minus pi, and this is minus minus positive 2h. It means cancel out this, k sin h over 2h. So we extract k by 2 from this expression, and the limit of h tends to 0, sin h over h, you know very well, it is 1, so k by 2 into 1, so it is again k by 2. It means left hand limit of this expression is also k by 2. Right hand and left hand both are equal, k by 2 and k by 2, and the value at the point is 3. It means we can use any, this one or this one or this one, this one, so we get k equals to 6. So it is that value at which at k equals to 6 our function is continuous.